Kratos, howdy. Ah! Bow ring, you're gonna leave me again? Howdy, Bo. We'll get started here soon. I'm just setting up some stuff. I want to start early so I can like look at mic settings and stuff because my mouse like ate like all my clicks last stream. Like it was really annoying watching that back. So I want to make sure that's kind of settled. Not that it's really gonna be popping up, but it's worth addressing. So I'll show you guys what we're working on today. So I'm working on a scribing video right now. I want to see. Hold on, my hair is a mess. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Sorry, I woke up a little bit ago. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm just gonna be working on this. It's gonna be like a weird stream where I'm just like working on it. We'll be chatting as I work on it. And I'll share the document out in the chat a few times throughout the stream for anybody who wants to look at it. And if you guys see anything I'm missing, you guys can contribute to it that way. Error? Error! Howdy, error. You know, let's move it up. We're doing okay, Mr. Error. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Don't mean to do that. Don't mean to do that. There we go, first try. Yeah, so I'm just working. I'm in game right now. I don't actually want to orient this. Bear with me for a second. I think I want to orient this a different way. That one doesn't come up. That's fine. And then these two next to each other. Okay, so we'll do that. So let me just drop this in here. And again, I'm going to be dropping this a few times for people who want to, I guess, like contribute or like check things. Basically, I'm making a video on what's actively effective in scribing or with scribing in PvP. So I'm just going through all the scripts right now, thinking about combos that could synergize well together and like what's actually useful, put it in the context of the meta. But also, the hard part is understanding it's like, yeah, this is meta, but this is also could be viable in some ways. That's the part I'm like worried about missing. I don't want to be missing stuff outside the meta that's also viable. Like, so for example, it's like Elemental Explosion, right? Hella not a meta ability, but when you look at it, so if you like stack these three, all of a sudden you have an AoE nuker if you use Acuity and Corrosive. Right? So that's what the video is focused on. It touches on the meta, and then it goes beyond that. Aggro Tychus, howdy. Just working on a video together right now with our good friends in chat. So I'm gonna get back to it. Bro might be a writer. Buy my book on Amazon. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I'll show this real quick. Actually, turns out, I showed this to somebody recently. You guys can read it for free. Is that crazy that my book is free to read? That is a thing you could do if you wanted to look at it. Now, I will say, second edition has to come out when I have time to rewrite it. I hired a copy editor for it, and I'm not very happy with the work the copy editor did. I had a lot more faith in them than I should have. So there are mistakes in the book, like typed mistakes. It bugs the fuck out of me. I have it all marked. I just have to go back and go to my document and fix it. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, content-wise, it's all good. It's just when you're reading it, you might see like, oh, that's not the right word there. I'm like, I know. Trust me, I know. I swear I know. It will get corrected when I get around to it, and then I'll release the second edition of the book. But anyway, back to it. So I just finished the Elemental Explosion. The Elemental Explosion section. So I'm gonna be working on the others. But again, if you would like to check my work, if you think you're smart, which I do think a lot of you guys are smart. I did talk about this with Juggy, who is here now, who I'm actually just ignoring in chat. Our community is pretty smart. The people who watch streams, you guys are like pretty involved, pretty veterans. So if I am missing an interaction, please feel free to like check it. I feel like I've gotten it, and like I feel like there's gonna be some suggestions that's like yeah, technically, but like I don't know if it's worth mentioning. Yeah, shut up, Juggy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even like mentioned your name. I shouldn't have even mentioned that I saw you here. Little bitch. Little rat. Anyway, back to it. So now we're on Mender's Bond. So for Mender's Bond. I think the mitigation is kind of the best one. Like the resource sustainable, that's like 400 or 450 recovery. God, that was hard. 450 recoveries if you trains like that. It's worth mentioning. It's worth mentioning. So then I will show you guys what I'm typing now. I'll try to be good about swapping these. You know what, let me actually zoom in more so you guys can see it. No, I want to say what is that script called again? Mitigation. Yeah, Juggy. Yeah, Juggy. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Alright, let me look at something real quick. So again, if everybody just came in, welcome in. We're just working on a video today because my viewers voted that I work on a video instead of streaming, but I wanted to find a loophole because I still wanted to talk to people when I do it. Because it's, guys, I'm like really extroverted. Like it's really lonely when you're just sitting here typing. What are we on? Like 12 pages of content. I need to yap with people. I need people to yap at me. I like talking with you guys. So anyway, we're here right now doing this. This is office work, not PvP. Hey man, read the stream. Read the stream title. We're making a video together. That's what we're doing. We're not PvPing. I don't think, did I put PvP in the title? Nope. See, I said ESO making new video. I never said PvP. Never said that. Audits, welcome in. Good to see you again. So anyway, I need to look at. So I think the damage shield is shit. I think the generate ultimate, like, it's too niche to talk about. You could run Crypt Cannon with this, but if you're running Crypt Cannon, you want to generate. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's like ass. Just you, no, that's like ass. That's not gonna heal anything. So okay, so I think focus scripts. We understand what's good. It's mitigation, restore resources. Those are good ones. If you guys disagree, literally let me know now, and I want to hear your argument. Not in terms of like I disagree with you argument, but I would like other perspectives on this to make sure I'm not missing out on other perspectives. You know, I'm trying to make this video like really informative. Also, the class masteries, I have a section at the beginning. I'm gonna talk about it because I'm not gonna mention class masteries every single time because it's the same thing. So that's gonna have its own section. So this isn't continual though, right? Like it lasts for 12 seconds. It's only immune for 3 seconds. So that's not great. I kind of feel like this. Wait, guys, his signature scripts for Mender's Bond kind of suck. This is like the first one on the list I've seen that's like actually not great. His damage shield is mid. guess if you're running like curative rune forms for the passive, you get 10% more. But that's still not enough. I feel like that's. Oh, wait. I don't know if this counts for yourself. I don't think it does. I think contingency is too strong and should be a delay on the heal.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, though, you can, like, bash to activate and shouldn't be a delay on the heal. Yeah, but if you bash, though, it instantly does it. I thought I seen something that tells you how many scripts you have, like a list of them. Oh, yeah, there's an add-on for that.
I don't use that per se, because I play one character. But there is an add-on for that. I think Knight's Valor is interesting. I don't know if it counts for yourself. Is anybody in game that we could try this with? I need to be able to try this. Oh, actually, well, no, because they're a target. I need an ally. I need somebody on. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Stormhaven real quick and look at this. Because if it does actually give you increased block, if you're running like a pocket, like if you're pocketing somebody, you have like Battalion Defender on, would that be, yeah, actually, okay, so here's my logic, If Mentor's Bond gives you the block amount as well, for the ally and other allies, oh, but I don't think it's you though. Let me see. Yeah, so I don't have the buff of Bender's Bond, so it doesn't actually give it to you. So it's actually bad. Okay, I will mention that anyway. That is an interaction to consider. So let's go back. No, wrong one. This one. So let's go back. Refresh chat. I'll be back, and I have to drive home now. Bye, Juggy. The other options, right? There are other options, but I don't think they're as good. Don't worry about the Marsh lock you guys saw there. That's a secret. Not a secret. I just have to test it before I talk about it. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not for the thing I'm gonna do. But I'm thinking about changing my acuity jabs up a little bit, and I might put Marshal lock on it. I don't know though. It might not be good. It might. I'm just running back to my scribing altar, and then I'll pick back up with the document. Okay, so that doesn't work though. Okay, back to it. Alright. Let's see the other options. There's healing shield. Actually, the healing's not bad, actually, I will say. The healing's actually probably not bad on that. Of your pocket. That makes sense to me, right? If I say like of your pocket. So this is video discussion of scripts. You hear clicks, you do. Okay. Hold on. We could fix that a little bit. Let me turn down the gain. And then, let's see. Might still be able to hear clicks, but maybe less. Yes, this video is focusing on scribing skills. Generally how to approach that. Like, so like if you wanted to use Wield Soul, okay. here's how you use it offensively, here's how you use it defensively. I recommend this for this, and I recommend this for this. However, these are also viable, these are also viable. Here's what I run, is the way I'm organizing the video, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. Bastard man, bastard man. So the healing's okay. So I think we're gonna say the healing's okay. Knight's Valor, if your target's blocking, they need to be dealing damage, is the thing. Yeah, let's look at these signature scripts real quick. Rosie Yapper. Yeah, dude. I yap a lot, man. I mean, I just want to give information, like all of the information, but then make it succinct, because I don't want to give like a short amount of information, like here's meta, here's meta, here's meta, here's meta, because that's not allowing theory crafting. So then you have to elaborate why something isn't in the best condition. And so my challenge is making that succinct, but also keeping a natural flow to it, because if it's just like all sentences, just independent clause period, independent clause period, so on and so forth, then you lose attention. So I kind of have to add some dependent clauses to it. So like as it currently stands, your pocketed player like directed towards the audience specifically. It's just making sure that the audience is catered to when writing this. Anyway, that's a lot of language. Back to it. All right. Significant. Anyway, you tricked me, Mel. Howdy, Mel. Yeah, I found a loophole. If I stream making the video, then I'm still making the video. I am also just streaming. So I don't expect it to be like a crazy stream. I don't expect it to be like loads of fun for a lot of people involved. I don't expect it to get like a lot of people. I just need somebody to chat with while I work. But Mel, howdy, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Just working on a scrapping video. Yeah, I don't think there's like much to really consider here. Exactly, Mel. I also hate saying just always go courage, because courage is crazy. Minor Vit's not bad. I would say vitality. Your build should already have protection. I'd say vitality. Let the offensive build should already have force. I'd say vitality, heroism, or courage. That brittle's weird. Like, what do you do? Have your target run through them so they get brittle? I guess, like, maybe, but I don't know. Evasion's interesting. I would say a lot of these are really interesting, actually. I'd say there's arguments for any of these. If I had to narrow it down, though, because again, your goal is to extend the offensive window of your pocket. So I'd either say heroism to get more offensive opportunities, evasion to take less damage during your burst, or courage just to make it better. But I think... Hold on. Within the meta, though, I mean, you would want to run... I think... Yeah, fucking doesn't Curative have Xenas in it? Yeah, it has Xenas. You want this anyway. And that's going to be shield stacking. Like, you need this for shield stacking. You're going to be providing this anyway. So I don't think that would... Is this a... Here's how you can use all of the scribe skills, or are these the best skills? It's how you use all the skills. Because I feel like telling people what the best skills are is... It's not antithetical to what I try to do on the channel from educational. Now, I don't know how actually familiar you are with my educational content. It's mostly made for like newer players. It has some use for veteran players, but I'm mostly focused on newer players. And I try never to say use this or this is the best. I do sometimes, but for the most part, I try to be like, okay, here's how you create your own framework to build your own build, right? Here's what you should consider when making it. So I do try to like make everything work, because I think most things can work if you build into it, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I want to save the affix scripts. What's the monster set? I'm blanking on it. It's like Ozazon, or is it Ozazon? What the? There's a monster set. Oh, that's minor vitality. What's the? There's a set. There is a set that gives courage. Yeah, magma, that's what it is. Alright. Sorry, I'll catch up to you guys here in a second. Do you play with two names or account names? So actually, Audit, it's really interesting you say that. I played with character names for like 8 years, and then I just recently swapped over to account names. It is way better. It is way better. Love Ozone. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. You know, I don't often play healer, but it's strong. It's definitely good. It's like, I think it's like it's a little bit over 4% damage reduction on the target. It's nice. Okay. I don't know if there's any other like really mentionable ways of naturally providing minor courage that a lot of people are aware of, so we'll just move on from there. So I guess given that, I'd say minor. No, wait. It doesn't allow you to cast more of your ultimates because it's just for the target, right? No. See, that's why we check. That's why we check things. Is minion still broken? No, minion's fine. My minion works anyway. I haven't downloaded a minion in a long time, but it works. I would definitely retry it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And again, if anybody wants to check stuff on this document, I'll link it again really quick. You guys literally don't have to. I'm just saying for anybody who wants to. If you want to see, like, okay, you're missing this interaction, or I'm misunderstanding an interaction, let me know. Okay. We're actually almost done with the skills themselves. I have to go back and I have to talk about class mastery scripts. Because if I talk about class mastery scripts every single time, this video would easily be an hour long. So I want to have a very general thing at the beginning where I say, okay, here's class mastery scripts. Useful, not useful, useful, not useful. I think for Will's Soul specifically, I think I did. Maybe I'll specifically list Warden Charm earlier. The thing is, because like Warden, but what's hard about this, because I want to make these videos last for a long time. Okay, so what I'll say is Warden Charm on Will's Soul, fucking crazy right now. That's going to get removed. I have to mention for Will's Soul, do we see Warden Charm being put on other skills? Like maybe Contingency, but like it really is just Will's Soul, right? I haven't logged into the game for at least 9 months. Wow, Guild Discord folks in news like, ooh, I would try it. Zenimax is everything but consistent. You know what? They are consistently inconsistent, is what I'll say. That's a good way of putting it. Okay. Anyway, back to it. So shield throw. So I kind of just see shield throw has kind of a meme ability. I mean, it's, obviously this is not PvE. This is PvE, entirely different discussion. Very good ability in PvE. I mean, I see people pull with it. That's it. I mean, like, for bashing it, it's sick on bash builds. I see it for Oaken Soul Rush gankers using Contingency. Oh, yeah, they are proccing on Contingency, huh? Okay. Uncivilized, thank you. Also, why do you know about the burping in my, like, super old videos? Like, nobody knows that. That's so weird. Okay, yeah, let me make a note. I'm gonna make a note to, talk about Warden Charm. Or... No, we should be talking about it specifically in these. So we'll go back. We'll go back because you're right. They do pull that. So like it's like Wheeled Soul with Warden Charm is an area of denial to get out, but then the Wheeled Soul, or sorry, the Contingency with Warden Charm is to pull in. Throw my damn earbuds. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I stopped burping. I don't know if you've watched any of my recent videos. Stop burping. I promise. All right, let's get back down to it. Also, hold on. Let's make this all Georgia. We'll make it 1.5. Yeah, it's gonna be easy to read that way. We're done with more. And honestly, I start with like the more general ones, and we go more niche down here. So I am expecting these to be shorter. Okay, shield throw. Shield throw. What do I want to say about this? Let me go back to the. Let's go back to the game. All right, let's take a look. Oh, it has knockback. I thought I had knockback. screen. You know what? We're gonna deviate real quick. I want to see what Luna has a bash build. I'm gonna get information off of her. Yes. So let's see. So this good for her for fucking doing this, by the way. Shout out to Luna. Okay, she does use Knight's Vow. I figure she uses Knight's Vow and then spams with it, right? Does she have commentary? Hold on, we're gonna learn from Luna and then we're gonna credit Luna because this is important.
Wayfarer's Mastery, it can buff your bash damage by 333 for 5 seconds on return. From my experience, it's much better to set the skill with the Knight's Valor.
I figured.
The bash itself is
Yeah,
much
it's
more
really good.
relevant
I agree.
than the short time, not so strong buff.
Good, I agree.
Note, this skill only allows for single bash waving, so even if the damage is comparable to Power's Land, in reality it's considered.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and link her video on this video then, because I did not know that information before I watched it, and I want to credit her.
Considerably less damage per
And she's
hit
using crit on it. Okay. I mean, you're spamming it, so I think it's actually okay. Okay, sure. All right. Down right tap. Okay, thanks, Valor. There's this damage. So much. What's the other one? What's the other bash set? There's Deadlands Demolisher. What's the other bash set? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember? What's the bash set? She might actually list it. Sets. There we go. We love Luna. Right. Veiled Inheritance, that's the other one. I don't actually like... Hey! Cozy! Hey, Cozy. Good to see you. Just working on a video because it's a little loophole I discovered that we could do. Wait, Luna's here? Hey! Hey! Luna! Literally, hey, Luna. Check out Luna's bash guide, link in the description. Guess whose video I was just watching to clarify information on? Huh! I wonder, oh, wait, what do we have here, Luna? What do we have here, Luna? A Luna video? Howdy, welcome in. Yeah, Luna, you got good info. because Luna, basically I was like, because I'm in game right now and I'm like looking at Knight's Valor versus Wayfarer's Master. I'm like, isn't Knight's Valor just always better? So then I go to your video, I'm like, it is, right? And you're like, yeah, it is. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I didn't come up with that information. We got to give that to Luna. Luna gave me that information. So I'm gonna go ahead and link your video in there. So thank you for that. Much love. It's your guide. I know. I'm making a video on like scribing skills and like the viability of like how to use them and all that stuff. So we're on the niche ones now because shield throw and PvP, as we know, very niche. So I'm like, this is where the information is really important to get right, because for the generalized information, yeah, it's Wheeled Soul. Everyone knows the same information about Wheeled Soul. I don't have to get really niche with it. When we start getting into the shield bash, if somebody's like, how do I really like the skill, how do I use it? I have to get that right, and so I have to go to sources of information that are very reliable, like Luna Cairo. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a boring stream today. We're just working on the video because my viewers said work on the video, don't stream. But I'm working on video and streaming, so I win. But they win more, so it's okay. Anyway, back to it. So when you compare the smaller to the bash, higher levels. What else do I want to say about this? This. And Luna, if you want to critique anything, go for it. The documents here, you don't have to. You don't even have to open it. The document's open. If you're like, hey, writer, that interaction's wrong, tell me. Let me know. A lot of people still watching, commenting my guide. Yeah, Luna, it's a good guide. Luna, it's... How many people watch it? Oh, shit, Luna! Yeah. You need to make more videos like this, because this was good. Let's, I'm not judging your performance. I'm just, like, seeing how your videos are doing, actually. Yeah, it's PvE. That makes sense. Another game that... Oh, shit, your Resonance is actually... Hold on. Yeah, I mean, you got some good ones here. Yeah, you need to make more videos, Luna. I think... How does your live streams doing? They're doing okay. Live streams doing okay. The issue, I mean, it's variety, right? And we come from ESO, that's hard. PvE, that's hard, right? But no, I mean, like the actual content itself is always very good. It's just like the fucking audience reach and shit, you know, YouTube algorithm, all that business. I know. Change that, Luna. You make good videos. You have good content. Do it. Do it. Absolutely do it. Anyway, back to it. Let me just double check something. Game right now. I'm just double checking. Like, I don't think there's any use for this outside. Let's make it like a back bar thing. Is it good? Not really. The buffs are too short. You get made. No, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it on anything other than. Other than if you use it as a bash, unfortunately. Alright. So the skill isn't one to be used on a build, however, and especially non-bash builds. There may be some cases where one might to use this back bar for unique buffs. So this isn't recommended. Buff timer and the expensive ability slots already felt on the defensive bar. Somebody messaged me. Who? Oh, I see. Yeah. Luna, if you're still here, it's okay if you're not. I do want to know your availability on Thursday nights for the Rock Grove hard mode. So forget if I asked you. Okay, okay, so that's like basically that. Let's look at. I'm gonna tab in game. Major cowardice is cool. Okay, so we'll talk about. It is a spammable, so you could do something like major savagery and resolve, and you could do cowardice. I'd say it's evasion, crit, and cowardice. I'd personally say cowardice because that's crazy. But if you need more damage. Available after 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. That might work, actually. That might work. Is this PvP related video? It does not touch PvE. If this touched PvE, that's like a 90-minute video, and I can't do that. This is just PvP. Name is also good. Oh, yeah, does it have name? Does it actually? Oh, it does. Okay, name is good, too. Okay. Put that back in screen. I realized I was wrong. Hey guys, I'm not gonna feed into the trolling builds. Mike! Howdy, Mike. Good to see you. We're just working on a video because, again, viewers said, I want you to work on a video today. And I was like, I actually want to stream, though. So, this is my way of cheating. We're working on the video as we stream. And yeah, so that's just what we're doing. We're actually almost done with the skills, but again, if anybody would like to check through information at all, you're more than welcome to. That link has commenter permissions on it. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, and then after, because I'm going to end here probably like a half hour or something like that, I'm just going to go ahead without the noise of streaming or anything. I'm just going to go through it, double check. Yeah. Just double check and make sure I'm not missing anything, because you know, sometimes you gotta take a step back to realize what you're missing or not missing. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're actually almost done. We started with the very general ones and we moved down to the very niche ones. So, and I'll just quickly blitz this one out. I hate the way I worded the sentence. Do I even talk about Torchbearer? If it's like not used at all? I don't think so, right? I think I have to mention it so people don't comment that I miss it. It's just not run. It's just bad, which is really unfortunate. That mimics. Okay, let's take a look. So now we're going to tab in, and let's look at Vault more closely to make sure we're not missing anything. Because basically, it's just a weird streak. So, like, the healing, if you're using it to get out, I mean, the healing is probably just the best. Immobilize is probably interesting, too. Never use it for the damage. Holy shit, that seems like a bad idea. Crusader's Defiance, because you're using it for mobility, plays into that. Could use it for force. I think Major Evasion. Ooh, actually made Expedition. Yeah, I think honestly, like the rest of this video, I'm like, okay, here's, you can make anything work, here's how you do it. This is basically just use it for mobility, I think. You guys can disagree with me, and I'd like to actually hear your guys' opinion if you do disagree with me, but it's a mobility skill, don't use it for damage. It doesn't have an increased cost for casting it over and over again. Oh, it does, like Streak. Okay, I kind of figured it did, right? I use it on my DK Plar with Blood Spawn to keep Crescent out near 100% of the time. What is the, in Civilized, what is the it in that sentence? Because there is stream delay. So what is it?
Talking about Vault?
Oh, Torchbearer. Are you talking about Torchbearer? Oh, with Ultigen? Okay, that was like the one use I was thinking for of generating ultimate. But consider this, what about just like Vamp Drain? I feel like I think Vamp Drain builds faster. I think if you're playing with a group, Torch, maybe, but I feel like there's more useful things you can do in Torch. Again, I want to continue this discussion. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just disagreeing, I'm not listening. I want to see what you're saying about it. As you respond to that, I'm going to go ahead and continue. Okay, you were talking about Torch. Okay. Explain that a little bit more. I'm going to come back. I'm going to read that. I'm going to finish up Vault just so my brain can finish this thought, and then I'll go to the next thought. We'll just say disengaged. So I would probably say healing. Yeah, I'd say healing Crusader's Defiance and Expedition. Does that have a stun on it? No, it doesn't have a stun. It has an immobilize. Yeah, I mean, we'll acknowledge the. We'll acknowledge. Oh, sorry. We'll acknowledge it. Also, it's not like fully. There we go. A little bit. Yeah, that's good. It's okay. I don't think there's much to say about Vault. I think it's just not a great ability. Okay. All right. Done with that now. Yeah, so like, I think you're right. I think the only use for it is just for ult building. I think it's worth mentioning. I don't think I'm gonna frame it in such a way that it's like it's really good for it. But it you know, it definitely, yeah, I already have it set to this too, because it's like, all right, you know, okay. A better one. Yeah, I mean, it is basically just... I use generate... yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Yeah, Crusader's Defense is okay. I think it's 1. Oh, with each sweep? Oh, but it's only once every 2 seconds. If it was with each sweep, the once every 2 seconds is once per cast. I think the amount of debuffs that are being applied to you, you can't keep up with it. If it was once per swing, holy shit, not bad. That's 3 per 2 seconds. That'd be 3 times as good, right? But so I think if it works for you, that's awesome. I don't know if I could really recommend a general audience to use it. I don't think they would be using it correctly. Or I should say, the information I give them, they might overly rely on it. So I think the only one I'm going to recommend to a general audience is Gladiator's Tenacity. Plaid shirt and pants, this guy must be Canadian so badly. Matt. Hi, Matt. We're just working on a build video on stream right now. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, big guy. Big dog, you know? Big man. But yeah, plaid on plaid because I'm wearing my pajamas right now. I'm wearing pajamas. I'm tired. Anyway, alright, let's get back to this. What's the script called? With the it's yeah, I'll pair with Netrunner build. Exactly. See, if you have like a cleanse like that, it's not bad, but you need more cleanses for sure. Guy has his book link as a tab. That's so weird, bro. Bro, that's so weird. Whoa! No, because we're talking about it earlier. You know what? Hold on. There you go. Just for you, Matt. Now no one can see it. Now no one sees it. Alright, anyway. Back to this. Back to this. not indented. That was bugging me. I had to finish this paragraph before I did that, though.
All right. So then we just need to write the outro and the class scripts.
Let's do the class scripts first. I gotta think a little bit harder about this one. Let me just reference the list. Right. Class mastery, there it is. Oh my god, why would they do it like this? Holy. Alright, we might need to. There we go, that's what we need. Honestly, I'm just gonna screenshot this. I wonder if I actually, hold on, if I, nice, I can make it like this. I wanted to shorten it so it's not super long. Okay. Also, we have to make a new folder. I'm just tabbed out right now, make a new folder. Okay, we'll put that in the scribing folder. Yo, Shook! Hold on. You're all shook up? Howdy, welcome in. Just working on a video. Said this a few times, so apologies to anybody who's heard this before. My viewers wanted me to make a video today instead of streaming, so I found a way to do both. So, I'm just working on this. It's gonna be a pretty quiet stream. I anticipate a lot of people coming in and out. Make sure to grab this for shield throw. I expect people to come in and out pretty frequently with this stream. It's not the most interesting, it's just me chatting with people while I work. That's all it is. But so good to see you. Mr. Frank, you know. Alright, where are we at? We're working on it. So now, I want to say this. I'm not going to mention the change of Banner Bear, because Banner Bear used to deviate from that. What kind of video? So I'm just talking about scribing. So I'm talking about every scribing skill, and then basically how you can use offensively, defensively, how the best way you could use those abilities in that way, and then also just generally like how I use it.
It's just for newer players to understand that you don't build a build with scribing as the center of it, unless it's like elemental explosion, but you include it into a build, because a lot of players are having issues with that, where they're trying to make like 4 scribing skills into a build where it doesn't really work for. So just giving them tools to understand how to scribe things.
again, for everybody who watches streams, I'm sure this is not very useful information. But to people who play like maybe 4 hours a week, just having a video like, hey, here's what those skills do. You know? Let me see. I think, isn't Jump Bars the only one that requires you to have a certain skill line? Yeah. I think that's all I gotta say about class scripts. Okay. So, Warden Charm. Yeah, I agree, Shook. I agree. Alright, like I said, we're just gonna be chilling, hanging out. If people come and go, it is what it is. I'm basically just doing this just to chat while I work. Anyway, that's how you spell it. I don't know if new. Oh yeah, Delta used to make 30, 40-minute long videos trying to explain something a lot of people, veterans. Yeah. It's a shame that he's gone. I'm glad in a way there's a lot of us who are trying to take that up and try to educate. So I'm really happy that we're all supporting each other here. Yeah, there's definitely not enough new player information. Definitely not. Oh. Yeah. And it's my niche, so I'm just gonna keep at it. This is what I do. I think that's about my issue is I'm getting tired just like looking at these fucking Dougie's back. Alright, I'm not working as long as Dougie's here. I'm just gonna eat my Cliff Bar. Yeah, exactly. Shuggy, very good videos for that. For helping the newer players. Like 100%. I feel like that's what your algorithm reaches. Your algorithm like going through comment section. Alright, Yogi's gone. We can talk again. Yeah, going through comment section seems like it's definitely helping a lot of new players. I think it's a cool perspective too. I think you and Jackie offer very interesting 1vx information that isn't really found otherwise. I think some other players try to replicate teaching that 1vx knowledge. I don't think it's the same. You two give very practical advice. Juggy, or sorry, Shook, we don't actually say hi to Juggy in this stream. We actually just ignore Juggy in this stream. Not in this community. We don't give him any attention. Don't give him any attention. None at all. Just don't even look at him. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm just getting like tired like looking at these fucking words. That needs to be spaced and also formatted properly. Not that it matters. This I'm gonna leave like that so I can understand that division. I could probably talk. No, I could probably talk a little bit more. No, I'll go into more detail here. Actually, no, going to play a little bit, dude. You're a terrible influence. If I do a couple BDs, I'm not coming back to this. Like that, I don't know about that. That's dangerous, man. Yeah, let's talk about each one. Let's talk about each one. All right. Fuck it, this is gonna be a 50-minute video. Awesome, I love this. I can't wait to fucking edit this for the next 5 days. Alright. Oh my god, did you just... Oh my god. Did the stream fuck up for you guys? Did my screen go back? My cats moved in such a way that they slightly jostled my HDMI cord. Oh my god. Mike says, thanks to you, Jug. My build is complete. Mike, we do not talk to Jug in this chat. We ignore him. He is a pest that needs to be stomped on. That I'm glad to hear. Audits. You can talk to Shook. Fuck that Juggy guy. Anyway, my number one comments are, I don't understand the combat. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I hear that. I literally just combed out. Had a small nap and a death shirt. Yup. Yeah, audits. Yup. Comfy. Is it comfy? It's Saturday, isn't it? It is. Phew. I want to do a collab with somebody like you know, YouTube, share your video section. Yeah. Sure, I'd be down. Would it be worth to make this a series of short videos if you do each skill individually? They change things. So Mel, that's a very good question, Mel, and I have considered this answer. People seem, my audience, oddly enough, I wanted to short my videos down. I swear to you I did. My audience has said that they want longer videos. They like the longer videos, which is so weird because in education we have problems with attention span, but then we come to the ESO player base and they want the longer form content. So, longer form content, I'm okay to change. I'm okay to put out longer videos again in the future, even if it's just amendments. I also try to offer amendments within the video saying like, this might change. If this changes, consider this. That is a very good point, Mel. It is something I might actually collapse on and go back on. But as of right now, I'm down for longer form videos just because how the audience perceived it. And also just like in terms of engagement, like the likelihood of a player clicks another video is very low, regardless of how good the video is. So to give them one longer video, it keeps them there longer. Do one for damage and another for mitigation. Like another video for scribing mitigation? I do talk about mitigation separately. I divide it defensively, offensively for each one of these. But Mel, turning these into YouTube shorts is the thing I could do, and I think I might do. I know that's not what you're saying, but it is something I could do. That's true. That's true, Shook. Okay. Anyway, let's continue the video. I haven't continued the video. Let's arc. Next one on the list. DK. What was it? Necro Nightblade. Necro Nightblade. Sork Templar Warden. Sork Temp War. Is that true? No, because here's the thing, like, yeah, you always want more Crux, but like the ability slot, you just want the Arcanist skill that gives you the Crux anyway. Math behind mitigation is dumb and I hate it. Yeah. Like, no, it's stupid. Like, I would rather just tell people that like it's dumb and you get less value out of things the more you stack it. I feel like that's like the very... I think the math is stupid. I think explaining the math is even... I don't think anybody's going to listen. I don't even think I remember. Like, honestly, I took a break from the game and I forgot how the math exactly works. So, and I just know the more you stack, the less you get. I'm not ranking the... Juggy, I'm not making a tier list. Everybody's so bent on ranking. Juggy, this way I ignore you. This way I ignore you. I'm not ranking them. I'm just covering them. Not everything's a hierarchy, Juggy. It's okay for things just to exist in their own evaluation. These fuckers so bent on tier lists recently. It's so weird, dude. Anyway, sorry guys. Crash out on Juggy. Typical Juggy crash out. Hate that guy. I mean, he's fine. He's fine. I hate... Nah, he's good. He's good. Anyway. DK gets like a buff per enemy. So like for acuity, for... Did they nerf this at some point? I forget if they did. The more you stack, the less you get. It's just huge. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, rounding. That actually matters a lot. You're right. That's very true. It is the rounding. You're very right. Okay, that's why you can talk about the math. I'm not gonna talk about the math. I'm like, ugh, and I just stopped caring at some point. So you can talk about the math. That'd be cool. You did talk about the math. You have a video on that. But yeah, I don't feel like most people would like You know what I mean? Like, if we're talking about new players, I think they just need to be like, does my flame whip do flame damage? Question mark. You know. I mean, Necromancer, guys. Okay, guys, we're all in agreement that Necromancer class master is just ass, right? Am I wrong? Is it, or is that just like actually bad? Because it looks like actually bad. 1 3 seconds. Okay. No, is it just bad? Is it just bad? Like, in Imperial City, maybe, but like, are you gonna build just for corpses of NPCs in Imperial City? Am I sleeping on it? Just... So wait, let's do math. So if it's like 110 per, right? You have 20k. And then you increase that. No. That's, you get 80 more damage. No, that's... Wait. Can you look at someone commented on my video? Something. Yeah, Juggy. Sorry, I missed that. Link it? You can link Juggy. Some PvP players are very good with math. Yeah, this is when it's very convenient to be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree, Luna. I agree. So Luna, if you join our team, if you join our progression team, there's 2 leaders. There's myself, and then there's Lass. Lass does the math and optimizing. I do the social part of the raid leading of like, okay. Are we overpressuring our healer? Or I don't know if they're like doing it right, or like, I'll communicate that. So she'll handle all the math. I know the math so I can talk about it, but I'm not the sweat with math in that group. I just do the person managing. All right, Juggy. What do we got? Yeah, I don't see anything. Do you see any G's up? Is that what we're talking about? You're talking about Tuesday commenting G's up? It's the math comment. Seems like a nerf to mix up, but mathematically, if I got this right, they brought it down from 0.75 to damage. Is that true? Is that true though? Pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Yeah. Because this one's just a declaration of independence, in case anybody needed that. Anybody needs a reminder. We have this document. It's pretty important. But anyway. Back to it. I don't know, maybe. The thing is, like, yeah, it could hypothetically, but it's ZOS, so, like, who fucking knows? You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. I would just test it. I would just test it. I would run, like, a 6 mil dummy test of just spamming Dizzying Swing over and over again. I don't know. It could be. Maybe that's just like me being lazy, but I'm like, it could be right. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. Nightblade. That's terrible. I'll just say it's bad. What is this music? Yeah, really changing it. We're moving around. Okay. I'll be back on Dragon. Cool. Sounds good. All right. I think I just have to write the outro. We basically just have to write the outro and then we're good. Yeah, I think this is all good. All right. Yeah, hold on. Everything
has to be Georgia. Not double. That's excessive. Okay, anyway, 1.5. 1.5 is good. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and write the outro, and then after I write the outro, I think I'll just end the stream there. I'll probably shower, work on some school stuff, and I'll probably work on the video. And I don't think I'll have it done by tonight. I'm not gonna have it done by tonight. I don't want to have it done by tonight. But I'll record it. The annoying part about it will be the editing. I'm just entering like all little graphics in there. And getting all the graphics. So I'll have it recorded by tonight. And then probably upload it on like Thursday, because Monday through Wednesday I'm usually pretty busy. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just actually I'll just shower and finish the outro. I don't really think I want to write the outro on stream. Well, in that case, then I guess I'm ending now. Okay. Well, everybody who joined in, thank you very much for watching. I'll go ahead and put the Google Doc one last time in chat if anybody wants to look something over. So I'll put that there, and then if anybody does find something, let me get that Discord. So that is that. And if you do find something that you disagree with, join the server, shoot me a direct message, and then I'll read it, and then we can go over it together. Because I want to make sure that like niche shit is considered if it's like not niche enough. Luna, take care, have a good day, and yeah, everybody else, I will see you all later. Maybe. Bye. You know what? Hold on. I need an outro screen. That's what I need. Yeah, I need an outro. Because it's not starting soon. It's ending now. So, alright. Bye.